Hi guys, it's Erica and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm gonna do like a story time about um GOT7 Boys Keep Spinning World Tour, as I haven't had a chance to even like talk about it. I just like briefly talked about it in my in my vlog that says like I'm back to Toronto Keep Spinning World Tour 2019, but like I haven't been able to actually talk about it and be like just like what were like my favorite moments and what did I notice in the tour. And there's so many moments that I loved, but the one thing that I noticed was Jinyoung. And I don't know if that's like if it's just him, you know. Like Jinyoung, he's very like quiet and like he's like very like just very quiet. And I noticed him during the performance for Sign. And by the way, like I haven't stopped listening to that song in like forever, like on repeat, literally on repeat. But I think it was during like Sign or the songs even after that. Like they were all like singing like on the main stage, or like I don't know what that is, like like the the long stage, or what they call it, extended stage. And the one who really caught my eye during that time was Jin Young. And like all of the boys, they were like doing their own thing and singing and everything. And Jin Young, I noticed that he was just like standing there, and his face like just looked completely like, not completely blank, but he looked like just like he was just staring at something, or like just completely just staring at, focus on one thing. He wasn't doing anything and was just standing there. And like he was doing that for like a good 2 to 3 minutes. And I don't know, but like he kind of looked sad. Like I don't know if it was just me who like noticed that he looked like he probably was so happy to be there and very like just overwhelmed, but he looked sad. And at that time I was just like, oh my gosh, Jin Young, like I just want to give him a hug. During that time, like my heart literally broke when I saw him. And like all the boys, they're just like having a good time, and then there's him like just standing there. And maybe he's just like overwhelmed about the outcome of the concert, I guess. Like I don't know, but that was the thing that I noticed. Like he looked like he was sad, or maybe he was just like overwhelmed to be there. But like Jin Young, if you're watching this, I really doubt it, but you're watching this, like I hope that you're okay. Like I actually like thought about him like after the concert, because like after the concert I was like rushing to go back to my hotel, but I'm like thinking about Jin Young, like oh my gosh, Jin Young, like he broke my heart. And also like the flight, like my flight back home here in Edmonton, like I thought about him, and I just hope that he's okay and like enjoying like the rest of the tour. I think they're back in the States right now. Like they just finished in Dallas. Like they first went to Newark, like in New York, and then went to Toronto, like here, Toronto, Canada. And then they went back to the States in Dallas, another in LA, and then they're gonna continue on with their Keep Spinning World Tour. But I just really hope that Jin Young is okay. And that's one of the biggest things that I noticed about him. Like I just felt like, oh, I want to give him a big hug. And I don't know if all of you Agassiz noticed him during that time, or like he was just like, I don't know, he was just so quiet during the tour. Like him and Yugyum, and I was expecting Yugyum to do a lot of like funny stuff, but like it was mostly Bam Bam. And like Bam Bam, he like made my whole entire trip. Like he was so funny. The same with JB and like Jackson and Mark. Young Jay, he's like the king of vocals during this tour. And Mark, he was literally like everybody's spokesperson because of his English, right? So it would be like Mark will be the first one. So Mark, Jackson, and Bam Bam, because they're so like they're so good at speaking. So like they're the spokesperson of the other boys, like for Jin Young, JB, Young Jay. And yeah, like I noticed that in Jin Young, and I just want to give him a big hug. But like, yeah, that's one of the biggest things that I've noticed on the tour was Jin Young. and he didn't do, like, he didn't say much, like, just like in his thank you speech, that's all he did. Him and Yugyum, like, but everybody else had the longest. I think the longest one was him, was Jinyoung, and like Bam Bam, and Bam Bam, like, boy, if you're watching this, Bam Bam, like, you're so funny. Like, I couldn't stop laughing at him. And then there's so many moments, like, that I noticed in the tour, like, that I wish that I could replay again. But like, yeah, I just, Jinyoung, and that's all I wanted to talk about. This is like the shortest story time ever, but like, yeah, I've been wanting to make. I've had a chance to make this video because I've been so busy, but like, I don't know. I tweeted about it too, about Jin Young, and how I wanted to just give him a big hug, and I hope that next time I'll be like more closer to him. But anyways, Jin Young, I hope that you're okay, and I hope that you're, even the boys too, like, I hope that they're enjoying the rest of their tour. But that's all I wanted to say, and I'll see you guys in the next video.